guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Bree, aka the Booktrovert, here on YouTube, and today I am doing my July wrap up. So I read 11 books in July. I feel like I own most of the books. No, I definitely own most of the books that I read. And yeah, we're just gonna go through them. I'm gonna tell you what I rated it and my thoughts. Okay, as always, these are not in order of the order that I read them in. If you want to follow me and keep track of what I'm reading, I'm pretty good at keeping up with my Storygraph. I don't really do my Goodreads anymore. I just like Storygraph better. I switched to Storygraph this year and just love it. So we will get into the wrap up. I will start with the books that I own, and then I will go into the books that I don't own and put the picture on the screen here. So the first book that we're going to talk about is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I don't have my copy right now because my mom is actually reading it, but I do have the dust jacket, and I have a whole video on this, but there are spoilers, so I don't recommend watching that video unless you've read the first 3, which is up until Reckless. That has my like really in-depth thoughts. Overall, I think I settled on a 4-star for this one, mostly because I haven't watched any interviews of Lauren Roberts talking about Reckless, and maybe that's my bad because I completely went into this book with high expectations and it felt more filler to me. Also, I was a little disappointed in the fact that something that happened in Powerful did not reflect in Reckless. I won't say any more. If you want to hear my full thoughts on it, please go watch my video. I'll have it linked down below. But yeah, overall not terrible. I did love the banter. The banter was top tier for sure. The next book, I read Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. I actually buddy read this with Laura from the book Hermit. I will have their channel linked down below. And I think that we agreed on this when we read it. It was okay. It was not Riley Sager's best work. I feel like with Riley Sager, for me personally, he is very much a hit or a miss. I think the only book that I truly loved by him was the one before this one, The Only One Left. I really enjoyed that one. This one was okay. This is more atmospheric. So the whole time you're just trying to figure out what happened to Billy, which is the friend that goes missing in this book. I will say the end was definitely plot twisting. There was so many different plot twists that once you get to the actual conclusion of the book, it was kind of a letdown, honestly. Like, it was kind of a letdown. It was believable, but it was also just like, oh, that's what happened. So overall, not my favorite. I ended up giving this one 3.5 stars. So not bad, but not great. Alright, the next book I read in July was Catch the Sun by Jennifer Hartman. As you guys know, I did a whole reading vlog on this book. I love this book. This is a 5-star read for me. It is YA, but there are some like there's a little bit of spice. There's not a ton of spice. This book was so good. I love the characters. I felt like they were real people. I love the whole, I just love this book. Okay, if you want to see like real time my reaction reading this book, go watch the video. I'll have everything linked down below. I read this on my Kindle originally. It is on Kindle Unlimited, so go read it. But I knew like halfway through, not even halfway through, I think like I was a third through, I was like, oh my god, I need a copy. So I ordered a copy off of Pango, and I'm so happy to have this. This book was so amazing. I'm definitely motivated to read more by Jennifer Hartman because her writing is just completely immaculate. And this, I think, was her first YA, so that is saying so much. So read Pen Pal by J.T. Geisinger in July, and you guys, I love this book. It is so good. It's so good. It's not just your average like dark romance. It obviously is kind of a dark romance, but oh my god, there's so much more to it. This is the perfect book to go into spooky season with. Yes, there is spice, but there is also like mystery and like thrilling stuff in it, and it's just like completely like mind-blowing. The ending, I'm I'm so happy that I bought this book. I'm so happy I have this book. I loved this book so much. 5 stars. And I believe this is also on Kindle Unlimited, so no excuse to not read it. So definitely check this one out. Okay, I also did a buddy read of How Does It Feel? This was a reread for me. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite books. I think last year I have a whole video on it. I love this book so much. This is such a unique fantasy book to me. I buddy read this with Vanessa and Katie from Read with Dr. B and I Would Rather Be Reading. Unfortunately, Katie did not enjoy it, but I believe Vanessa did. So I wanted to reread it with them because I am currently reading the second one, and I'm just like, I just love the writing in this. It's very cottagecore dark fantasy, romantasy, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I love this book. I believe it's also on Kindle Unlimited. So yeah, go check it out. Needless to say, this was 5 stars. Okay, I also ended up finishing Worry by Alexandra Tanner in the month of July. I gave this 4 stars. I am a lit fic girly. I love lit fic. I know not everybody does. This is very, very much character based and not plot based, but it's about 2 sisters kind of navigating their life in New York City and their relationship. And honestly, just I literally laughed out loud at this for some of the references in here. I really liked the writing. I thought it was very good. It's short. I love this book. I thought it was really good. So and Summerween was also in July, which I did not read this for Summerween, I don't think. But I did read it. Vanessa read it for Summerween, and I had it, and she literally made me start it immediately. It's Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. This is my first Josh Malerman, and oh my god, was this good. You guys, I gave this book 5 stars. I gave a horror mystery thriller book 5 stars. Who am I? I never do that just because I feel like a lot of them are very predictable and they're not anything I would ever reread. This was giving Coraline vibes in the best way possible. I love Coraline. I love this book. 5 freaking stars. If you have not read it yet, my link for book of the month is down in my description box, so you can get it from them. I love this book so much. It's so good. Perfect spooky season book. I also ended up reading Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver in the month of July. I actually did a audio and physical read of this, so at the same time, as you can see, I tabbed it. I really liked this book. I really liked the audio for it. I thought Lark was a little annoying at times. She was very giggly, but overall I really enjoyed it. I will definitely be picking Scythe and Sparrow, which is the 3rd one in the series. Did not like this as much as the first one, but I definitely liked it. Like I said, I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, very cute. And the ending, like the bonus chapter in this was, I was kicking my feet, freaking giggling. Like, I've never read something like that. It was a lot, but it was good. So be careful. This is definitely a 5 peppers on the spicy whatever. I don't know. This was like very spicy, so just keep that in mind. And then the last book that I read in July that I own physically is Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. I'm never gonna stop with this. I love it so much. This was okay. I honestly could not tell you very much about it. I gave it 3 stars. I find that with Geneva Rose, I really like Geneva Rose. I love her personality. I love her online presence. But her books just don't hit for me for whatever reason. I think they're very much just filler books for me. So yeah, take that as you will. This is a book about 3 siblings who, after their mom passes, stuff happens. The mom says something to one of the siblings that has them questioning everything, and yeah, overall it was a decent read. Alright, and then there's 2 books that I do not physically own that I did read in July. The first one is This Used to Be Us by Renee Carlino. This book was so good. I really liked Before We Were Strangers. That is my favorite Renee Carlino, and it still is. However, this one was a very good book. I gave it 4 stars. I read it on my Kindle, And yes, I highly recommend. It's definitely got some like hard topics in it, and it was very sad. But overall, I really did enjoy it. Okay, I cannot in any way, shape, or form have a clear conscience and recommend this book to you. All I will say is it is the nastiest book I've ever read, and that is 100% match. You guys, if the cover doesn't tell you enough, let me say that if you like eating out or fast food in any sense at all, if you have any sense at all, you will not read this book, okay? I don't know what I was thinking. It's very short. I gave this book 2 stars solely for the purpose of I could not stop thinking about it at all. Like it lives rent-free in my head, and that is not a good thing, okay? That is not a good thing at all. Literally, I think the author went on and wrote, this is what really got me and why I chose to read it. A, it's on Kindle Unlimited, and B, the author wrote a review for his own book that said he should stick a fork in an electrical outlet. So I was intrigued. I will say I was intrigued. No, absolutely not. And I can't stop thinking about it, and it's terrible, and it's not good. It's like the movie Terrifier with the clown thing. Like I hate those movies. They are disgusting, but they live rent-free in my head because I was stupid and I watched them one time, and now I can't unsee what I saw. So now I cannot unread what I read. So read at your own risk. I'm not recommending this book to you, so don't read it and then come at me and be like, Brie, what the hell did you read? Because I'm gonna say I told you so. I told you so, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that book. Yes, overall I think I had a pretty good reading month in July. I'm very excited for August. I feel like August is definitely a transition month into summer, or out of summer into fall. So I can still read my summery books that I haven't gotten to yet, but I can also start reading some cozy, you know, cottagecore, fall vibe type of books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there was anything that you read in July that you think I should check out, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!